We have a surprise guest, and it's 8-bit Eric because I said fuck it. Why don't you just be up here?
Awesome.
Hello. Hello.
Is this mic on?
Are you guys sit in the back and I'll kind of talk? Be sexy.
Come on up, Billy.
What are they doing here? Your chair. Hey, just sit in my lap. I'm going to sit on your shoulders. I promise I won't do it.
You wouldn't feel it anyway if you pop one.
No nuts. Do it.
Do it. Am I sitting on your shoulders?
Billy already got hurt yesterday.
So much, I will drop you so bad. You break your fucking
Billy got hurt running the Rocky steps yesterday.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I got it on tape. I got it on tape.
Well, it makes a lot of noise whenever you do this. Okay, everybody start clapping along. Ready? Hello, hello. Can you guys actually hear me? Yeah. It's okay. Just making sure. This feels very homoerotic having this. You can have this. Okay, hi. I'm AlphaOmegaSin. If you don't know me, then I don't know. You're not going to be all that happy after you get to know me. If there are children in the audience, I will be saying some terrible stuff. I'm just throwing it out there. But if you can handle it, then cool. That's what she said. Now then, that right there, that is 8-bit Eric.
That right here.
Yes.
Hey, clap for him, you rude asshole.
What the hell? Sympathy clout.
Right. This right here, this is Jay, Shady Jay from the Game Chasers. This right here, Hunka Hunka Man Love. This is Billy from the Game Chasers. Say hi. I'm the homeless bum, and this is my best friend Jarrett. None of you know him, but you will get to soon.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it. He has a big welt on his forehead because he fucked up swimming. So, yeah. Okay, so I had tons of ideas for what I wanted to do for this panel. I was like, but this does make a lot of noise. That's going to be terrible. Okay. I had tons of ideas for what I want to do to panel, and then I was like, you know what? I'm really lazy, and I'm just going to do a fucking Q&A, because originally they were like, why don't you destroy Shaq Fu cartridges in here? And I'm like, that sounds great, and I actually want to do that. And so I thought about the idea that I'd be in a room filled with individuals, you're all innocent, but I'd have a baseball bat. Would you trust me in a room with all of you with a baseball bat? Some of you, actually no, I've got 2 pixel fuckers, the golf club, baseball bat, and a bowling ball. This is how I was going to take out Shaq Fu. I was actually being begged not to.
Please. Please don't destroy the Shaq Fu.
I'm sorry.
I came here to stop it. I'm glad it's not happening.
Oh no, it's happening. It's just happening later.
I'll be coming on top of the cartridges.
You can pick up the pieces and duct tape them back together, and it won't matter because the evil will still be expelled from them.
I'll fill them with tears and happiness after.
Your tears will be my loot. Okay. So, but I didn't like the idea because I was like, debris will fly everywhere, and then I will feel bad because people will get shards of Shaq Fu in the eye, and that is the worst thing ever in the entire world. A shitty game and a shitty game in your eye, and it's weird Rule 34 nobody wants to think about. So anyway, all right.
Well, if you're not going to destroy the cards, I noticed that you brought like 70. I need one. I don't have one in my collection. Do you?
I need a Super Nintendo one.
I'm not. No, that's like me being like, I'm going to give you syphilis. Here you go. You got
As long as you can cure with the shot, right?
Are you talking from experience?
Hey, you know what one scary thought is, though? Shaq Fu 2, the digital copies, you're not going to be able to destroy. They're going to be out there.
Oh, the fuck I won't. I will find the servers and I'll just be like, yeah, and go up and just light them on fire and start breaking them. So, do you guys like the idea of asking random ass questions? I don't give a shit what they're about, but do you want to? Yes? No? Yes? Okay, there we go. So, I don't know.
Who's first?
Yeah, who's first?
Hand over here.
You have a hand, I'm gonna point at you.
Okay. Have you seen my wife, by the way? I've been looking for her everywhere.
I would stick it to her. It's a bad joke. It's supposed to be a bad joke. You don't have, some of you were like, ha ha ha, what the fuck are you saying?
Okay, so in this hypothetical situation, you have been tasked with creating the scariest video game ever made.
Scariest?
Scariest.
Okay.
Scariest survival horror. What do you think would be in that game would be?
Eric's mom.
Hey, leave my mom out of this, and I'll leave this out of your mom.
Just so everybody knows, that's one of the many reasons why we are suffering from hangovers.
Pretty much.
It was a good time. It was a good time. But scariest, the way to make the scariest game, firstly, you only have Bubsy 3D to play. Now, whenever you're an unfortunate motherfucker like me, and you actually think, oh, well, I'm gonna rent a game from local grocery store. Yes, that's how I actually got to rent my games. And I saw the game sitting there, so I rented it. And then I got stuck with it for a weekend. I was stuck with Bubsy 3D. I was stuck with Bubsy 3D for an entire fucking weekend. What's more? You know what that's called? Child abuse. And I can't sue Giant Eagle. That's the grocery store chain.
Eagle Video. What?
Yes. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. But I got stuck with that. That'd be like one of the most horrifying things. But if I'm trying to think, like the way to make the scariest game, I don't know. No, I'm gonna stick with my original idea.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I think that it worked. Do you have ideas for scary video games? How to make them? Anyone? Or are you guys just gonna fucking stare at me?
I'm entranced with your beautiful eyes.
I do. I got the baby blues, man.
And I like when you have the hair coming out of the beanie and it's all shiny on your videos.
Here. Fun fact, and nobody really knows this. On the back of this hat, which is the one I wear in all the videos, it says whore. It says Whore Master. I'm not kidding. Right.
Oh, there it is.
Right back there. It's probably gonna be hard to see, but it was red stitching, and I got it from my old job at Spencer's. And then I got in trouble for wearing it in public, so I colored it in, and then it's kind of like an Easter egg for whenever you're walking around. Because somebody might, like, if you're standing in line, somebody goes up and they're just like. So I thought that was me, but you guys listen.
By the way, he really is.
Yeah.
He really is a whore master.
Pretty much. That's what I put down on my occupation for everything and my resume. But scary games, how would you create?
I would just excuse me, I burp a lot. Sorry. I would just like remake Resident Evil 4 because it's pretty much one of the greatest games of all time.
I would have a game where you see pictures of Billy naked. Because that's pretty scary.
I was going to say, how...
The only thing scary about that is you get aroused.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, what do you mean maybe? I've definitely seen you pop a chub over a couple topless pictures.
I've been in a drought. I've been in a drought lately. You know, I take what I can get.
Oh, okay.
The AC in this room feels pretty good.
Do you have any ideas how you make a board game? Scariest ever?
Fatal Frame.
Fatal Frame?
It's that idea of being helpless and stuck with a fucking camera, but your life is on the line.
Yeah, that's all. You know, that's one of those games I always have trouble trying to convince people, this game's a shit, it's real scary. And they're like, all right, what do you do? All right, well, you're like this little random chick. Here, yeah, well, I want the bottle. I was gonna take it. I was just like, let me get that one. Yeah.
Hey, Alpha, didn't you say they're making one for the Wii U or something?
There's talks of it.
That would be badass.
Tokyo Game Show, maybe, but it's weird trying to convince somebody that you're a little Japanese girl running around in a haunted house with a camera, and ghosts are coming after you. You know how fucking retarded that sounds? That's like that kind of shit you get drunk and you tell people. It sounds silly, but it works out pretty well. So, yeah, but Fatal Frame's awesome. I don't know. Next question! Wait, your hands up. I'm gonna point at you. Point.
Hey, just want to know when we're gonna see Pitbull Fucker again. I haven't seen him like over a year. If not more.
Soon. Here. Say the question much louder.
When the hell we're gonna see Pixel Fucker again?
Okay. Pixel Fucker will be seen very soon. Like I said, I have them sitting inside of a car right now. As a matter of fact, they're sitting inside of her car. She's all the way over there. Yeah, they're sitting inside of her car right now. Like I said, 2 Pixel Fuckers, my golf club. If somebody's like, I don't know what that is. two of them, baseball bat, bowling ball. I plan on destroying stuff. I just needed a location, and everybody's like, "Do it here," but no, that'd be a terrible idea. So soon. I thought about that, but I was just like, I don't want the cops being called on me. And I look like the type of person that gets the cops called on me. Because I am the type of person that gets the cops called on me. Because I've ran from the cops before. So I was trying to avoid that. And like, we have a 249 right now. There's a metalhead in a parking lot right now, and he happens to be destroying one of the worst games ever. And while I do want to commend him for doing such an honorable feat, he is in fact insane. So can we get back up here, SWAT teams, helicopters, and a fucking rocket launcher? Because this man needs to be stopped pronto.
Did you say a 249?
Yeah.
That's not destroying stuff, dude. That's masturbating in public.
Hey, hold on. How would you know, Billy?
And just so you know, that's actually how I'm finishing off the cartridges. I'm just like... Though, and actually, you know, in retro...
Hold on. Billy just drew a penis on this table. He's talking about masturbating, and he just drew a penis on this table.
I hate when phones go really fucking slow. I'll try and take a picture of... Billy, put your face by it.
Put that on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm going to have a bunch of Too Many Games pictures uploaded onto my stupid Facebook page. So, yeah, you will see a picture of a crudely drawn dick, and Billy's face going... So that'll be there. I don't know. Next question!
I saw this one first.
Yeah, this guy on the right.
I'm pointing at you.
Yeah, you say you're really into horror movies, but say like, what about like different genres? Say like giant monster movies, for example.
Godzilla. There is no other giant monster other than Godzilla. Godzilla is the best. The best. Clap for Godzilla, damn it! Whenever I was growing up, Godzilla was the shit. Like, I got VHS tapes of Godzilla because they didn't always come up on cable, and I watched those and I always thought they were awesome. And then I got to watch Godzilla Final Wars after I came from that. Does it have...
There's four balls.
No, hold up.
I'm sorry, I'm not distracting you.
Hold up. No, the dick...
With my cock.
I want you guys to know the way that it's drawn, it kind of looks like an alligator with testicles for a chin and a dick nose. So that's what's going on right now. That should be a giant monster.
That's a new Pokemon.
By the way, trademark, that's my next porn title, giant monster movie. All about my dick basically knocking down buildings. That's gonna be fantastic. And tons of Japanese girls that were like, so big! I'm like, and I was like...
Cockzilla.
And no, it's not... Cockzilla. Yeah,
Cockzilla.
Go, Cockzilla! I would like that a lot. Giant monster movies. I know Billy likes them a whole bunch. He loves the giant monsters.
God, I think I have every Godzilla movie on DVD or Blu-ray. I mean, it's freaking... Every Saturday morning, there'd be one of those coming on, and I would just stop everything and just watch them. They were amazing.
Yeah.
The cheesier, the better, too.
Dude, there's so many bad ones where it looks like they basically decide to just, like, get a bunch of wet toilet paper and spray paint it, and they're like, all right, now just run around. And people are like, oh my god, so scary! And it's, like, just really badly done, and that shit makes me happy.
Or the gargantuans, Gamera, Rodan.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. Anybody know about that? They have some of the big monster movies, and it's 10 times funnier, because that's like one of the funniest shows I've ever seen in my entire life. And they rip it apart in a way that I would never have the capability of doing such without sounding like a disgusting little turd. But
the four of you should rip stuff. Absolutely.
I honestly, if we could get away with it without, you know, like YouTube ban hammer, copyright claim, get the fuck off the internetness.
Maybe we should do it on a website instead.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
We do make some. Yeah. Are you fucking bored?
No.
He's looking into your eyes. He's looking dreamy.
Dude,
right
yeah,
now.
well, hold on.
He's like,
right
my boyfriend's ever so dreamy.
Dreamboat.
Dude, you actually were like, I kind of dig him doing that. That's kind of cool. But are you getting lost in my eyes? Because I think that happened between these two a lot.
I'm thinking about your Cockzilla movie.
You meant to stop. You're like, I'm thinking about your
Cock. Zilla.
Zilla movie.
Okay, every trip, Eric, you're usually pretty gay, but like you're extra gay on this one.
There must be something in the water.
Just so you know, ladies, if you're single, Eric he needs a hookup.
Yeah.
Just saying. Or,
Yeah.
Fellas.
Rub and tug. Rusty trombone.
Actually, last night he was saying he just do all the work. You just watch, basically.
Yeah.
Big monster movies.
He already pointed it out, camera.
Camera.
And I think one of the things I wanted to point out is that I think what makes a good monster movie is not plausibility. I mean, Gamera's a giant fucking snapping turtle, you know? Like, there's nothing about that that's actually scary. And if you watch things like Pacific Rim and the new Godzilla movie, they don't get it. They don't get it at all.
No, all you need is buildings blowing up and monsters fighting. That's all you need.
And
Godzilla Final Wars got it right though, because they were like, okay, you know how the parts with the humans are, it's boring as shit, and you're just like, hurry the fuck up. You act like we give a shit about all the crap you're dealing with. No, we don't. In Godzilla Final Wars, they were like, it's like over the top kung fu, and they're flying through the air and doing all this shit, and I'm like, yes, that made me so happy. So it's cool, but yeah, big monster movies and porn go hand in hand. That's what she said. Anyway,
why'd they make a porn parody of Godzilla?
Dude, there's porn parodies of.
There's one of E.T. I know that.
No, like you know how they make. Yeah, there's an E.T. porn. There's an E.T. porno.
If anybody gets bored, as a matter of fact, you can do it on your phones right now if you get bored at all. But there's definitely porn of E.T. and it's so weird because the chick is E.T. and I saw that shit and I'm like, seeing E.T. suck a dick. It sounds funny, but I was just sitting there one day and it just like you get bored, you go on to fucking 4chan and then all of a sudden all the terrible things on B come up and you're just like, what's this? You click on it and you're just like, I have a blown up image of E.T. sucking a dick and if somebody walks in, I just have to go, hello, oh, this is oh wait, no, you already know me, this is normal. Carry on. But yeah, so next question? I don't know, you guys pick who was first.
I saw him a while ago.
You have a Pantera shirt, so I'll pick you.
Is it weird to like think of that like back in the day when you had like no one following you? Because I remember like I started following you and you had like 1,000 subs, and that's like 100,000 times that now and then some.
I don't know. I honestly tried not to like. And this might actually help for anybody out there that makes videos or is thinking about doing it. I have never given a fuck about how many subscribers I have. I don't give a fuck about the amount of views that I'm getting. I don't give a shit if I'm #1. I don't give a shit if other people are getting more popular. I just give a shit about what I'm talking about. And that's it. That's the only thing I give a damn about. I gave a damn about from day one when I was, you know, whenever you're new. It's so easy for people to be like, fuck you, and call you a faggot, and call you like a million things in the entire world, and you take that shit every single time. But if you actually give a damn about the stuff that you're doing, you just keep doing it anyway. And that's pretty much it. Like if tomorrow everybody's like, fuck AlphaOmegaSin, unsubbed, and it went down to nothing, I just have to keep putting out videos because it keeps me sane. Because I have all this shit that I think about. Like, this dude I grew up with, and we always talked about video games and knew fucking everything about it. But then I was like, now I can talk about it on this thing called the fucking internet, and it's this new thing. And now I'm thinking about Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, but
what the fuck is the internet?
Yeah, I wish I had the entire quote down, but that part was so fucking funny. But
the internet is Ben Affleck's line.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that up later. But I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, just do it because you love it. That's it. If you're going into it for that YouTube money and that e-fame, you're going to be sadly mistaken at the end of the day, and everybody's going to see through your fucking bullshit. Yep. And that's the only thing I can actually pride myself on. I won't lie to you, I won't bullshit you, and I will never be anything but me. And love me or hate me, I'm not fucking changing, and I'll just curb stomp you if you want to fucking change me.
And that's why you have 100,000 subscribers. And I said that's why you have over 100,000 subscribers.
I guess, I don't know. You gentlemen have a significant following online. Thoughts?
You pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, I concur.
Yeah, just don't be someone you're not, that's all.
Agreed.
You know, there are people out there that do that and you can see through them.
And give us your games.
Blue shirt, you have a question? Blue shirt, you had your hand up a few seconds ago. You don't have a question anymore?
You.
Was it answered?
Right here. No, blue shirt.
I didn't have my hand up.
No, I have my hand up.
Okay, well, from my angle, it looked like your hand.
What about Sonic the Hedgehog?
You have no fucking depth perception.
Your mom has depth perception.
That makes no sense.
Because I go deep in her.
Oh. Aaron, did you have a question?
Yeah, I did.
Come on, stand up. Stand up. There you go.
I got a question. Well, this one's for the Game Chasers.
Okay. Boo.
F the Game Chaser.
I just spent $50 on a Sega Genesis game. Am I completely insane?
Which game?
Repro Cart of Bare Knuckle 3 translated into English.
If it's
Japanese version of Streets of Rage.
no, I'm gonna say no because I paid $60 for my NWC repro. So I mean, it's a reproduction, probably something that's super high dollar, something that wasn't even released in the U.S. So I mean, if it's worth it to you, and you're happy with what you spent, then no, you didn't get ripped off on it.
Thank you.
All right, fuck it. Hands in the air, waving like you don't care. Yeah. Wait, there. Hold on, no. You little kid, come on.
Am I right?
Your thoughts on Dead Rising 3?
On Dead Rising 3, I haven't gotten to play a lot of it, honestly, because I actually don't have an Xbox One. But the little bit of it that I did get to play, I was just happy that it's a lot better than 2, because 2 was a disappointment to me until they did like the whole, where they added Frank West. What was that one called?
Case Zero.
Yeah.
Case Zero.
Okay, well that. I was happier with that, but I like the first one a whole lot, and then I feel like the third one is like more like the true sequel to it, and they did a badass job, so. And whenever I get extra money to get an Xbox One, that'll be like the main game, so.
You're a main game.
Oh, wait.
Two-parter.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna kick my ass? Come on, man.
Could you sign a game for me?
Yeah.
You may not like this game, but...
I don't think it's a terrible game. I just think that... Here, do you want me to sign the outside or the inside?
Could you sign the outside?
Yes, I can do that. Because then it doesn't actually devalue the game when you go to the Okay, so now I just got them ripping on Dead Rising 2. The
guy standing up.
Now, you do have a question now.
I do have a question.
Okay, but this guy back here first, though.
Yeah.
I guess it goes for all of you, but Alpha, I saw that one video of you guys dumpster diving.
I'll say this right now. If I have a microphone and I just yell. That's a bad habit for making videos. If you guys have not seen the dumpster diving video, just please watch it for the love of God. It's actually like one of my personal favorite videos I've ever gotten to do. And all these motherfuckers here are in it, but
my question was, like, besides the guy throwing up?
I was the guy, you know.
Did you actually find anything?
No.
No, okay, in the video...
Found trash.
We found all the Chipotle that came out of Eric.
Yeah, we found my dinner that I just ate like 10 minutes before.
We got to find out while we were going there, because we were just like, oh, let's go dumpster diving, because OK Chief, that's like his main thing. So we go and we hit up the dumpster, we're going through it. His weak ass stomach is like...
You don't understand.
Dude, as soon as we pulled up, we go to the dumpster, and like he sticks his face in, and then...
It was
all
gross.
over the fucking ground. It was ridiculous. Gross.
Yeah, just so you know, projectile vomit is funny, and if somebody's just like, it's not funny, well, nah, it is.
You sounded like
a... and all that stuff hilarious. But what ended up happening was we went there and we found out that the actual dumpster that GameStop normally puts their games inside of wasn't there. So basically, somebody is such a hardcore dumpster diver, they took the whole fucking dumpster. That right there is badass as shit. When you just roll up and be like, fuck all this, back up the truck, take the whole thing. And like, you can't do... I don't get paid enough. And it's walk away because GameStop employees really don't get paid enough. I should know. I was one, but yeah, we didn't find anything. Just and we also got to try to show a girl Eric's vomit, which was fun.
It was fucking metal.
It is.
Now blue shirt.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of fucking metal, what is your favorite metal band that I probably haven't heard of?
You heard of D's?
I heard of D's.
Let's see. A band that I like a whole lot that a lot of people don't seem to know about is Torture Killer. I like them a whole
Definitely
lot.
haven't heard of that.
Okay. If anybody is into death metal at all, okay. I'm wearing a Cannibal Corpse shirt right now. Well, Cannibal Corpse, the original singer for it was Chris Barnes. Chris Barnes has been in multiple bands. He went on to be in a band called Torture Killer, and they put out this album called Swarm. And I know a lot of people are like, death metal, I can't get into it because it's kind of hard to understand the lyrics and stuff. I personally don't give a fuck because I like music for being music. The lyrics are that, the lyrics and the vocal style is that way to kind of reflect, you know, it's fucking heavy, duh. But you can actually understand his lyrics in it, and it's really badass, but it, again, is just all talking about murder in the worst possible way, and it's gory as shit, so, yeah, it's like being inside the mind of a serial killer, and as a matter of fact, I think that's the name of one of the songs. So, yeah, but Torture Killer is one of them. Dark Funeral, a lot of more people should know about Dark Funeral because they're amazing. My brother's band, Sathanos, I always try to tell people about them because they're actually pretty badass, and I listened to the band before he joined. So, yeah, that's just random shit there. Does that help?
Yeah, it helps.
Hooray!
I can make a recommendation.
Green.
Oh, hi.
Okay, hi. Stand up, motherfucker.
Yeah. There you go.
We're pretty good.
I like how you keep all your facts straight for all your videos and...
I do my best.
Yeah. How do you do all your facts straight and how you make sure you don't screw it up when you record?
Okay. Jarrett can actually attest to this. Ever since I was a kid, I've read video game magazines front and back. My favorite game magazine growing up was Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Yes.
And like a lot of people will be like, heresy, it's Nintendo Power, but I actually had like multiple systems, so I want to keep up multiple platforms. And EGM was actually a good way of doing that. So I would memorize all this shit. Now, you know, video game magazines have pretty much gone the way of the dodo, and they're not around anymore, as much at least. There's some. But I go online and I just read. And I don't do it because of my channel. It was something I was doing all the time by proxy. And if there's one thing I can absorb knowledge on, it's video games for some reason. A lot of other shit, I'm just like, wait, what? Like, just told you 5 minutes ago. But with video games, I just kind of memorize it, and there's a lot of people who will be like, you know, oh man, you have to be scripted. I'm like, no, I literally just put the camera on my fucking bookshelf, I click record, and I hope to God it doesn't turn out like shit. And that's it. And, you know, I like to think I know my shit, like, honestly. If I didn't, I don't think a lot of people would want to listen to me.
I think you're more factually accurate than most nightly news nowadays.
No, the thing is, like, I look at a lot of websites that, like, misconstrue facts all the time just for the sake of, like, clickbait. Because they're just like, oh yeah, we'll go and say this, people will be so mad, they'll want to go and click on it. I fucking hate that. Because then you're giving a false impression to a lot of people, and you're going and labeling that as, you know, this is the real deal, this is what's going on. I hate that shit. So that's why I'll go through everything. I will goo goo gaga, apparently. And, but it's, I don't know, I just go online a lot and I read up, and if it's something that I take a particular interest in, then that's what I talk about. If it's something I don't give a shit about, then yeah, fuck it.
Also, I've never seen Alpha talk if he didn't know what he was talking about, and that's a bad fucking habit a lot of people have.
No, yeah, it happens way too much. Here.
What's your favorite episode of Metalocalypse?
I would have to say, it's kind of weird. A lot of the episodes I end up judging because some of the songs that they have in it. One of my favorite songs from it is Death Harmonic, and that's whenever they, you know, they have the whole fucking like symphony and shit. And I thought some of the kill scenes in that episode were cool as shit, and it made me laugh just seeing people like have like a disco ball of light type shit like come down and just chopping people into pieces. So I was like, yay! Because that makes me happy. But there's no bad episodes of Metalocalypse, but that's like one of the ones that always sticks out in my mind. You have a question because your hand's already up. Stand up.
Have you ever listened to Animetal?
What?
Animetal. It's an anime metal band where they do covers of anime songs.
I legitimately don't. It's like the only covers of anything that I end up listening to are like video game metal. As a matter of fact, on the way to here, because I live in Pittsburgh, so drove over to here, and the entire time you would think, oh, this motherfucker's going to have Bloodbath in, and then Morbid Angel, and a bunch of other things. No, the entire time I was listening to Air Combat. Let's see, music from Jackie Crush.
Tupac.
Yeah.
Chris
basically
Brown.
like a shitload of video game music and just like metal covers and stuff like if you all want to know about something cool, check out, there's 2 bands. And anybody who's actually been following me in a long time might actually recognize one of these. There's a band called SSH. I forgot what it stands for, but they do a lot of really good video game covers. Covers, getting tongue-tied. But check them out, and there's Sword of Justice. Not to be confused with the song from Star Ocean 2. But Sword of Justice, and I used one of their songs, which was a cover of Devil's Crush on TurboGrafx 16, which is one of the best video game songs ever. And if somebody is just like, no, it's not, I'm like, I'm sorry that you're retarded. That must be hard to live with every single fucking day. And especially having shit taste. But yeah, it's, there's that. I'm babbling. Do you guys want to say?
No, go. No. Nobody can answer a metal question like you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You demand.
I thought you were flipping me off. I was going to be like, right there.
That guy in the gray had his hand up last time. So yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, no, you.
If you had $4 billion and were tasked with making the ultimate video game, what would you make?
This is something everybody could actually answer.
Did you say 4 million or 4 billion?
Billion.
B billion?
Yeah.
Oh shit, whatever the fuck I wanted.
Okay, firstly, since I have 4 billion, every time you open a case, it gives you a blowjob. Now, beyond that, your system will shit gold bricks. Because I had $4 billion, and if somebody's like, I don't think you can actually get that technology, and I'm like, you can go happily fuck yourself over a rainbow. Because I'm a billionaire now, and I can pay a rainbow to make you go do that. But no, if I had 4 billion, I'll be honest, if I had $4 billion, I would actually buy out some of my favorite companies of all time. And I would end up going and picking up a lot of franchises that I feel.
Capcom would be one of
Yeah, I would buy Capcom.
Capcom would be the first company I'd buy, and I'd be firing a lot of people, and I'd be going and picking up like all the people that end up leaving. But if I personally got to make a game, and I know it's like $4 billion. If I got to make a game, it would end up being like a survival horror game or a beat 'em up, because those are 2 genres I love to just
merge them.
Yeah. There's has anybody ever Night Slashers? Anybody ever hear of that arcade game? You've heard of it? Okay, I don't know, but that's something. It's like a survival horror beat 'em up type thing, but that's something. $4 billion. What would you make? Game?
I would buy an island and fill it with hookers and blow.
That's the best game ever.
Who's saying anything about game?
Eric?
Game?
I would do the same thing. Like I was thinking I would buy like Capcom and stuff like that.
I buy Capcom and Sega, because Sega's also got Atlas, and I'm like,
so many cool things you could do with Sega.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, he would buy Sega, so yeah, we have that. But I know it's an unoriginal concept of just going and picking up companies, but some things just work the way that they are, and it needs to be put out to like a newer generation and done right, and especially when you fire people and then get back KG Anafune. Bacon, and you can get like several patties, and then you can put mozzarella sticks on it, and then you can put extra cheese on it, and then you want more bacon? Yeah, more bacon. You don't want buns? Okay, we'll just put chicken patties on there. You want it all deep fried? Fuck it. Yeah, it's deep fried. And I'm just like, that's so awesome. And like, no lie, like when you go through all the options, it's like you can add this and add this, and eventually you're just like, so I want a menu, and then another menu, and then another menu. So yeah, like I want a triple stack menu. So just do that and deep fry, and I'm good to go. Fuck heart attacks. I'll live strong. So, God, what was the other question? I fucking forgot.
One game.
That's what happens sometimes. You're just like gone really into this
now
idea.
Thinking about sandwiches.
Yeah, I've been eating today, so maybe that's what's wrong. One game. Oh my God, that is such a game. To begin with, I'm gonna beat the shit out of the person who made me pick one game, because that's complete torture. But I'm gonna have to go with one off the top of my head because I've played through it so many times and I don't get bored of it, and it is one of my favorite games of all time.
Jack Nicholson's Power Golf.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night. He was playing it on the. Were you playing on PSP?
Right before we came here.
There you go. So, but yeah, that game, it doesn't get boring. I don't know why. It's just one of those things like I love it to death. And Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Not by my hand. I was once again given flesh. I was brought here by humans to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same can be said of all religions. Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What does a man? A little miserable pile of secrets?
Miserable little pile of
God damn it! But enough fucking up this. How about you? But yeah, I like that game so much. So just put it out there. But one game you can only pick.
Link to the Past.
Yes.
Oh man, it's kind of generic, but probably Super Mario 3.
That's a good pick.
I mean, like you said, I've ran through that so many times. I was like, man, it's kind of that or Resident Evil 4.
Mario Kart 8.
Is that your flavor of the day?
Is that good? You fuck stole all of my games.
Oh, and Shaq Fu.
That's not even fair.
All right.
Survival horror Shaq Fu.
That would be kind of cool.
I don't understand.
Dude, what if it was like Resident Evil, but you were Shaq?
Shaq, more like Shat. Am I right? Another question? Oh my God, there are so many hands.
I saw the one
He
had his hand up like 7 times in a row.
GC
yet? GC? You.
Oh, okay.
Man-child.
So,
your hat says Gick. Or Gick. We'll just go with Gick.
I think that says Game Chasers, actually.
So, you're on a stranded island, and you only have one console and 3 games to pick. Now, these games can be from the past, present, or the future. So you can pick like Shenmue 3, or you can pick like Mega Man X15, or something like that.
PlayStation 2, the 3 games on that console would be Resident Evil 4, God of War, and
San Andreas.
San Andreas, yes. Good.
I would have to go with the GameCube, and I would get Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Wind Waker, and Double Dash.
More like double ass.
Your mom has a double ass.
She does. That's why it brings all the boys to the.
Hey, yeah.
Make her call
What
me.
would you pick? One console and 3 games.
NES, Kung Fu.
Kung Fu, and Kung Fu.
All 3 Kung Fu, just fucking forever.
3 copies of Kung Fu.
All right, I'm gonna go with PS1 because it's actually my favorite system ever. Yay. I'm going to pick Castlevania Symphony of Night. Who saw that one coming? Everybody. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII. I don't give a fuck if it's overrated, by the way.
I love that game. I cry every time I do that.
Stand up. Stand up. We have the actual materia thief here, so there you go. Now, let's see. So, Symphony of Night, Final Fantasy VII. Fuck me running. What is the other?
Buster Groove.
Resident Evil 2. Thank you. You know what's really sad? I was just like, why didn't I think of that?
What about that one game that you really
I
like?
picked the other ones over. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Wait. Nah, man, I go with those. Klonoa's a great game, but I would not pick it over those 3 games. Yeah, no. Because I love the game to death, but it's just like, dude.
What was that cool game that was that shooter by Square the other day?
Oh, Einhander. Yeah, I brought my PlayStation 1 with me, and we hooked up to the TV, and Billy, it's actually one of his favorite games that he likes to go and play.
Another penis? Really?
Game 2 be River City Ransom.
That one is veiny. That one's veiny.
Put your face by it again. No, you're not fixing it. Put your face by it. Go on. Put your tongue out.
This one is bigger too. And it's straight up. It's rigid.
It's real veiny and throbbing and.
All right. Now, by the way, I'm texting this to Regina.
Hey. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's the nutsack.
So everybody knows the one that he does, it's the fork looking.
Nutsack I've ever seen.
Well, sometimes when the penis gets too hard, the nutsack kind of like tightens up.
No. It's sunken in right here as if somebody took part of it with them. Like somebody part of it and took it.
It's like, it's abstract. You gotta kind of like squint at it.
I'm signing this shit.
Okay, this isn't Andy Warhol. This is just a deformed dick on a table. But yeah.
That off?
Wow.
Huh?
We like auction it off.
Yeah, we're like.
Okay, highest bidder.
Give me $1.
So, before he changes his mind.
2 cents.
Billy will be drawing penises for everybody.
Don't rip the dick.
Don't rip the cock. This is the best fucking panel ever.
Billy will be doing baseball. Billy will be doing face painting.
I gotta buy games in the living room, man.
Okay,
Just
the
face paint dicks.
there's not gonna be a game you're gonna find for $1. I can promise you.
There was a couple.
Yeah, so just so you know, right now, actually, I want to tell you all to begin with. Firstly, thank you, because this is actually my first actual panel. I didn't get to say that earlier, and I just want to say thank you for that alone. And to begin with, the fact that I got to have an auctioned off dick drawing by Billy from the Game Chasers, and then I robbed his dollar and gave it back. This is the panel where you find that shit. All right, next question. Hold on.
Let's go to the back.
Here, actually, he's had his hand up quite a few times.
When are you going to appear in the Game Chasers animated series?
I have been.
Yes.
Yeah.
When?
And like twice. More than twice.
Well, I can't count the last one. It's more of an Easter egg. But the Christmas
I'm
one.
watching this right now.
The second Christmas one, he makes an appearance and does several rants, actually.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and what's fucked up is he was just like, I don't know, make a rant, just say anything. And so I was just thinking about stuff. I'm like, what the fuck do I hate? And I just started thinking about that. I was just like, you know what? And I just grabbed my phone. I was like, I don't know, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I recorded all this stuff. So he has a bunch of unused material, and he literally could just like put it in. He could have like a chipmunk go and start saying it, or he could just like have a hamper of laundry, and it's just spitting out shitty little crusted boxers and stuff. And it'll be my voice, because that's me apparently. But yeah.
That's the best show ever made, by the way.
It is.
I like that cartoon question. That was good.
Somebody from the back. Fuck it. Wait, you have a Behemoth shirt, so I have to pick you.
I actually saw you had a Behemoth shirt. That's how I found out about you. Do you ever think about reviewing like specific albums?
I've actually wanted to quite a few times. I've talked to like quite a few bands. Anytime I've went to shows and stuff, like I go to the bar. Like I actually don't go to mosh pits anymore because I don't know, I outgrew it now or some shit. I literally go to the bar, grab a drink, go into the back, and I'm like. and that's it. But like I've talked to them, and I've just thought about something that I thought would be kind of neat is to interview them and talk to them about video games. Like, but. And sometimes it's just hard to catch them because, you know, they're on their own time. But to review actual music, the reason why I haven't is because of all the fucking copyright claims. And now YouTube is putting in this one thing. If you have any music on there, you have to like... I forgot. They changed up some kind of thing where there's literally no music to be on there unless you go through something special. And I don't feel like having my videos get flagged and get a bunch of like shit on there, and that's going to destroy my channel just because I actually love something and want to tell people about it, which I think is bullshit. I'm not trying to be like, I lay claim to this, because obviously I'm a one-man band, and that makes me think of Heath Slater. But yeah. But if I get a website going. If I get a website going, I will actually start reviewing the stuff on there. So, yeah. But it may end up coming. That's what she said. It may end up coming. So,
fuck yeah. Copyright.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Another question from the bog. You're because yeah, guy in the blue shirt with a hat thingy. Yeah, I'm so descriptive.
Okay, one. What do you think is a horror game that you really like that you believe everybody else hates? And two, is there a horror game that you find, what is the most unintentionally hilarious horror game you've ever played?
The most unintentionally funny horror game is Countdown Vampires. And there's a specific lass over there that will be able to attest to that. If you like the bad voice acting of Resident Evil 1, imagine it somehow worse. everywhere. And I swear on everything. It's
You almost became a Bill sandwich.
I mean, Resident Evil 1 is bad, but it's like, I don't know, now I can't view it as bad. Now I'm just like, I love it so much. It's an Academy Award. But and a horror game that is good that other people don't think is good, Clock Tower 1. Because everybody's like, everybody says they don't like it because the control in it is shit, and that's true. But if you have the PlayStation 1 mouse, all of a sudden it starts controlling like a dream. So yeah, fuck them, because that game's amazing, and the fact you have to do it with big-ass shears coming after you the entire time, the only thing that you can do is run and die and run and die. I don't know, that's kind of scary, even though it looks really, really funny now.
We're kicking in the balls.
I wish that was an option. I don't know why it's not there. And just like, you know, go for the gnats. And they don't give you that option. It's common sense. But I would just leave the entire building. The bitch just stays there. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Just fucking leave. Nobody's saying stay. It's just like, why would you do that? Like at Camp Crystal Lake, everybody just hung out. I'm like, go home.
No shit.
Just go home.
After the first person dies, after the first person gets killed, it's like, what the fuck? They're still there.
Yeah, I'm just like, why are you there? And why are you falling? Why did you fall? Nobody falls that fucking much, man. Like,
or they just go off, they're like, hey, let's go have sex somewhere.
Get the fuck up, bitch! What are you doing? And I'm just like, I don't get it. And then Jason's like, I got a weed whacker. I'm coming at you. And they're like, please stop. Oh yeah, he's going to. This big hulking zombie is gonna stop. Are you fucking retarded? You saw your friend dead. Yeah, he's going. He's like, oh, I wish somebody would have told me to stop earlier. Leave. Like I have to go hang out with my mom's decapitated head. Dumbass bullshit. But yeah, that's. Sorry, I had to go off on that. That shit bothers me. We have 5 minutes left? Christ on a cracker.
Speed answers. Speed answers.
Speed answers, yes. You can.
Red shirt.
And he's falling. Please don't fall.
Are you going to bring it back to playing Resident Evil 1 and finish that? And are we going to see anyone later in the series then too?
I will get around to it at some point. I have so many fucking things I want to do Let's Play of, and I have ADD really bad. So I'm like, I'm going to play this, and then I play 90 other different things. I forget to record. I'm like, I'm having so much fun. Weren't you supposed to record this? So I just started doing that, but eventually I'll end up finishing it, so yeah. Hi, Ryan.
Hey. Ryan.
Hey, you missed the penis.
Ryan shot.
Oh, no worries.
Another question. I want to get somebody in the back. Fuck, I'm going to stand up for this. You have cat ears.
Cat ears.
Yeah.
What do you think is the corresponding relationship between metalheads and vector video gamers? Because I married one.
I have absolutely no clue, but they go hand in hand quite well because there's if you grew up with Sega Genesis, that's like one of the most metal systems in the entire world. It's just, I don't know, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, it makes me happy. And every metalhead I know is a gamer. Holy fuck. But yeah, I don't know.
That's because both metalheads and gamers are sorely misunderstood by society.
That's true. Yeah, deep down inside, that's true. Any ideas on that?
I just want to be loved.
Here, you.
When are you going to do your survival horror recap again?
I have no idea because if I showed everybody the amount of things that I've written up that I'm going to record, I could literally put out like 1,000 videos. It's just a matter of finding time between all the other dumb bullshit I'm doing. And then it's like, oh, by the way, news is coming up. I'm like, all right, well, I'll get to it eventually. God damn it, I don't have enough time in a day. So it's something I want to do. It just, yeah, I literally need to not have a life. It'd be awesome. That'd be great. Yeah. Fuck it, you again?
Yeah, cool. Sure. What is your favorite awful movie?
Exam.
Oh, fuck me.
Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Garbage Pail.
Silent Hill.
No. Fuck it, Meet the Feebles. Meet the Feebles is one of my favorite. It's so out there. I actually like that movie a lot.
Terror Tunes. Has anyone seen Terror Tunes?
Oh.
Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah.
Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah.
Ginger Dead Man.
Thanks, Killer. I didn't need to think of that today.
This guy.
Okay, I gotta take one more question. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm gonna go with you. Oh fuck. You straight ahead because I'm staring into your eyes lovingly. Yell it out like you mean it.
What's your favorite GTA?
Favorite Grand Theft Auto is Vice City by far because the soundtrack is the best out of the entire series, and I really like the characters in it, and I fucking love the 80s. Nothing to do with VH1 because who the fuck watches that for anything but Married with Children? So there you go. Yeah. One more. Oh, here.
Just real quick, you doing any autographs after the panel?
Yeah, I'll sign whatever the fuck anybody wants or take pictures and yada 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 and things like that. Should I go outside do that?
Can you sign my dick?
Will you sign his dick?
Can you all just sign
actually, Eric would probably be more into that.
Can you please sign my dick?
Oh, that dick, that dick.
Well, thanks for getting my hopes up. Jeez.
Sign the thing.
Okay, after this, like, when you guys exit, like, to the right, not left at Albuquerque, but there's a Screenwave Media booth, like, over there. I'm going to be hanging out there, so just come over that area. It's literally, like, right by all the other booths and shit, but, yeah. I'll be there, and, well, fuck it, I'm going to grab the mic and now stand up, because I can. Haha. Seriously, thank all of you for actually showing up to this, because I appreciate it, and then some that, I thought the chair fell over. Honestly, just thank you for actually watching the dumb shit that I do, because I'm just...
Thanks for putting it out there, man.
It's just one of, like, also, this is a big thanks to these two, because I was kind of, like, semi-weirded out of being up by myself, so they were just like, yeah, we'll be up here, because, again, this is my first official one. My bodyguard, Jarrett, my best friend, because he was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. And Eric, because my other friend Sean couldn't show up, and I was just like, so you're taking his place.
Thank you, Alpha.
Because Sean's a bitch and he didn't show up, and when he sees this video, well, he already knows he's a bitch. Oh, where's the camera? Sean, you're a fucking bitch for not showing up. I love you.
You need to do it. You're lying.
And, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on.
Alright guys, because the